A clear night for baseball here in Philly. It's the Marlins and the Phillies, and it comes your way next. With the skyline in front of us, a look at Citizens Bank Park here in Philadelphia. It's the opener of this three-game series between the Miami Marlins and the East-leading Philadelphia Phillies. Hi again, folks. Welcome back to Phillies baseball here on the show. Alongside me are Eric Karros and Steve Lyons. And Steve, a couple of right-handers set to square off here in the opener.
Yeah, and as we come down the stretch here, we get a couple of guys looking to finish things out strong in the month of September. Now, fatigue is obviously something that's always going to be a factor this deep into the season. So we'll see how much each of these guys has left in the tank.
All right, Steve, EK will join us in a moment, but before he does, let's have a look at the starting lineup for the visiting Miami Marlins, as their starting nine tonight will look like this. Christian Yelich will stride in now, and as you see there, he sits ninth in the National League in batting at the start of play. And the first pitch of the night here is taken for ball one, and we're officially underway in Philadelphia.
First pitch, 7-6.
This ball's in the air now, out to right field. Under it is Bird as he takes it for out number one. A look here at the scouting report for the 32-year-old right-hander, as that'll give you an indication of the pitch types and relative speeds he'll be hitting moving forward. Donovan Solano will stand in, back in the lineup after getting the night off yesterday. Now the first pitch. Fastball swung on and hit on the ground at third. On to first, and Peavy sets down the first two easily here. Giancarlo Stanton will stride in now. 2 hits for him, including a home run in last night's contest. Watches a fastball right there for strike one. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. Swing and a miss as the slider sets him down for the final out of the inning. 1-2-3 go the Marlins. So now the Phillies offense will see what they can do. No score. Starting lineup for the Phillies is there on your screen. Here comes Austin Jackson as he'll step up to get things kicked off in the bottom of the first.
Center fielder, Austin Jackson.
Now a big swing as this is popped up, and I mean way up there toward the right side of the infield. Baker is there to make the catch, and it's a one-pitch out to start the home first. So the bases are empty with one man gone, and that'll bring in the former MVP, shortstop Jimmy Rollins. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball one. Look out, 2-0 now.
If there's one thing base stealers don't like, it's when you throw at their legs. Now that's their meal ticket you're messing with.
Three and 0 now.
He's definitely looking fastball there, and you know, he got one, but good recognition not to go up and chase it.
And this is fouled back and out of play. Grounded, foul. And this is going to be a foul ball. Payoff pitch one more time. And the payoff pitch is chopped foul at home plate, so we'll do it again. Still 3-2. And he finally wins the battle as this is swung on and missed for the second out. Darren Ruff will come forward now, back in the lineup after being used as a pinch hitter last night. Oh, and a hearty cut there to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Well, that's a good location for the fastball there. That's what he'll need to do. Try to get the hitters to expand their zone. Get these guys reaching for stuff off the plate.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Phillies down in order. We've played an inning. Jared Saltalamacchia will stride forward now, looking to keep that hit streak alive. Currently it's 6 games entering play. And there's the good fastball from Peavy as Jake gets ahead here 0-1.
That's one of those fastballs that just never feels like it's going to be a strike. It's up at the letters, and that's a tough one to do anything with.
And Saltalamacchia swings right through that one as he's in the hole now, down 0-2. And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. Another 0-2 home. And a fastball that's lifted the other way out to left. And it's a fly out to start the second, 1 away.
With the 0-2 count, he was really forced to protect the plate, and you can see this ball's not even in the strike zone, but he chases after it anyway, and he lifts this for an easy fly ball.
Jordany Valdespin will get his first shot here. Couple of hits in 4 trips last night. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. And this ball will be chopped foul. Ready now on 1-1. Swinging a hard liner to short. Up with it is Rollins. Throw gets him, 2 down.
And that ball is rifled at him that time, and it just about took him into left field. But somehow he gets his glove down there and makes a nice play.
Number 9 will be the batter. And good late movement there from Peavy on the fastball. It's 0-1. Line hard to the left side, but foul. And a fastball swung on and missed, and the side is retired. Miami down in order. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Dominic Brown will start things off in the bottom of the second. Swing and a ball headed towards the hole. And the underhanded throw gets him for the out. Marlon Byrd will stand in. Currently 8th in the National League in hitting to enter play. Now the first pitch. Foul tip into the catcher's glove at strike 1. Now a fastball as this is hit fairly well out toward left center. Under it is Yelich, and there are 2 away now.
Batting 6th, second baseman, Rafael Furcal.
Rafael Furcal will get his first chance now, trying to get something started with 2 away here in the bottom of the second. And this is hit hard up the middle. And the Phillies have their first hit of the ball game.
And that'll break the string of 5 straight to start the night. They finally get their first base runner here with 2 outs in the second. Good to at least get something on this guy before he really settles into a groove out there.
Humberto Quintero will get his first opportunity here, and that average is certainly not where he wants it, down in the 220s to begin the ball game. Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. Bottom of the second here with no score. And Ion for a call. Now the pitch. Fouled back. And he gets a piece of this one to foul it toward the backstop. That misses. 1-2.
Oh, classic strikeout pitch there on 0-2. It's one he loves going to, but great recognition there at the plate to lay off.
For calls running. Now another pitch is hit foul and headed for the seats, so the count will stay put at 1-2. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2.
Whoa, that one definitely took off on him right there. He's lucky that thing didn't go all the way to the backstop.
7th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Now a ball hit hard toward first. And that's a fair ball as this one will get down the line.
Well, that is just picture perfect right there. You know as a hitter that you're going to want to make sure you hit it to the right side to get that runner to third base. But if you do it well enough, you get yourself a base hit to go along with it. Check it out. He lets this pitch get almost past him, but then he manages to still get good contact and send it into right field for the base hit.
Cody Ashe will get his first shot now, and you can see how he's done over the course of this 5-game hitting streak. And this is fouled back and out of play. And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2.
And even on 0-2, you don't want guys to get into a comfort level up there.
And that's high for a ball. It's 2-2. Where do you go from here?
I think he's set up for something off speed. If you can put that changeup below his knees, he won't come within a foot of it.
And a slider swung on and missed, and the side is retired. Phillies leave a couple. We'll move to the 3rd with no score. Jeff Baker will stand in now to lead things off. 7, 8, and 9 here to start the 3rd inning.
And maybe one of these guys can break this string of 6 straight retired to start the ball game.
And this is going to be a foul ball. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
And I'll tell you, being in a 2-strike hole is not the spot you want to be in against a guy like this.
And they take him out of the zone here, and he obliges. Not the greatest of swings there for the first out. Jake Marisnick will stand in, getting the start here despite being out of the lineup last night. Hit on the ground towards first. And he'll take this to the bag himself, and there are 2 away now. Henderson Alvarez will stand in now with 2 away, trying to avoid another 1-2-3 inning.
Now, this has been total domination these past few innings. They haven't been able to mount any kind of threat whatsoever.
Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control 0-2.
And he's really going to have to fight now. You got to take a little bit out of your swing.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Boy, and a nice inning on the mound for Jake Peavy. It remains 0-0. Jake Peavy makes his way to the plate to get us started here in the bottom of inning number 3.
Pitcher, Jake Peavy.
And first pitch swinging as this is bounced on the ground towards short. Throw in time as he's called out on a bang-bang play at first. So one gone here in the Philadelphia third. And we'll go back to the top of the order now for Austin Jackson. The first pitch to him here is hit on the ground to the left side as he doesn't waste any time. That's into left for a base hit.
The shortstop, number 11, Jimmy Rollins.
One away, and Jimmy Rollins will try it again. Set down on strikes his first time. Swing, and he pulls the fastball that time high in the air toward fairly deep right center. And this is down for Rollins. He's got extra bases. And the run will score as the Phillies are off to a 1-0 lead.
Well, he gives this ball a pretty good ride. No shot to get this one, as it's going to wind up hitting on the track and one hop in the wall out there. He's going to wind up pulling into second with an RBI double.
Darren Ruff will dig in here. He flew out his first time around. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. And boy, was he ever fooled on that pitch. It's 0-2 now.
2 good pitches so far, both of them right at the knees. And you got to start thinking center of the diamond here. Shorten up a little bit. You've got to put something in play.
Fastball, and that ran in on him as he had to limbo out of the way that time.
And right now, he shouldn't have any second thoughts about working hard inside. Even if you hit the guy, you've got the open base to protect you. You've got to keep this guy from getting extended.
And that swung on and fouled straight back. And a fastball blew it right by him, and there are 2 down. Dominic Brown will stand in. He grounded out his first time. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
And we've seen guys swing at that 4-seam riding fastball up in the zone. But you're never going to get on top of that thing when it's up that high.
No, and he's definitely getting the best of this matchup as he fires another fastball past him for strike 2.
And if he swung at that first one, no reason not to go up there again.
And he couldn't get him to chase the 0-2 fastball. It's 1-2.
Well, I think that fastball is just for show there. He's not trying to throw this for a strike.
Not much of a lead at second. Now here's the pitch. And a fastball called strike 3, and the side is retired. Phillies get one on the... Christian Yelich will stand in to begin their half of the fourth, with his guys still looking for their first hit of the ballgame.
Yeah, and still looking for their first base runner, too. 9 up, 9 down.
There's a good fastball on the outside corner as he'll take a look at strike 1. Now here's a ground ball that'll get by the mound and into center field for a leadoff single. Donovan Solano will stand in now, and he'll likely have a look down to third to see if anything's up here with nobody out. Now a ball lined to the right side. In there, a base hit. Throw comes back in quickly, so they're at first and second now with nobody out. Giancarlo Stanton We'll stand in now with 2 on here and nobody out to begin the inning.
And on the mound, he hasn't found himself in too many rough spots so far, so this might be his first real test of the ballgame.
Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball, 1-1. It seems like we've seen a lot of guys late on the fastball. And meanwhile, this pitch gets away from him. And this is low, but it's corralled quickly, and both runners will have to hang on. Here's a big swing and a miss on the fastball, 2-2.
Now, he's probably lucky he didn't make contact on that one.
And he missed with this one up around the noggin. Now it's full. EK, where are you going now on 3-2?
I still got to work a corner. Not just going to throw it right down the middle and grab a strike. Can't be a giveaway pitch.
And awfully close there on 3-2, but take your base, says Earl Hendricks. It's ball 4. Jared Saltalamacchia will dig in here with the bases loaded now and a chance to really do some damage.
He's been tough to deal with this year. He's second on the team in RBI, so this is a golden opportunity.
In there, 1-1.
At the plate, the worst case scenario, you've got to be thinking sac fly. A grand slam sure would be nice, but you've got to make sure you at least get that tying run home.
2-1 pitch is a fastball swung on and missed, 2-2. And a swing and a miss on a huge first out there as he sets him down swinging with the bases loaded.
And this has been one of this guy's hallmarks all year long. When he gets into a little bit of hot water, he never loses his cool. And it's why he's on that short list of Cy Young candidates this year, and he comes in with a big strikeout right there.
Jordani Valdespin is at the plate as he looks at ball 1. Nowhere to put him here as he falls behind now, 2-0.
Well, he's starting to put himself into a no-win situation. Obviously, you don't want to walk home a run, but you can't just throw a cookie in there because he could bring in 4 with one swing.
The 2-2 coming. And a jam shot here as this is sent towards second. And that's through into right field for a base hit. 1 run scores. The throw to the plate. The tag, and they get him at the plate as 1 run scores, but not the second.
Well, the runner from third winds up just walking home on the base hit here, but they try to wave the second runner in, and a good throw is going to wind up nailing him at home plate.
Number 9 will get a shot here with 2 on and 2 out here in the 4th. And he sends a fastball out to left field and fairly well hit. And that is over the wall, home run. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left. 8th home run on the season for him as the Marlins have opened up a 4-1 lead. Jeff Baker will stride in again. He struck out swinging his first time. And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time.
Feels like he's kind of relied a little too much on that fastball.
And it's gotten him into trouble. I think guys have just gone up there looking for it, and usually they wind up getting it.
Swing and a hard hit grounder down the line. But this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. And yet another foul ball here as this finds the seats, and the count will remain at 0-2. Here's a ball swung on and lofted in the air out toward right center. Jackson is there, and he puts it away to stop the bleeding. Marlon Byrd will lead things off here in the home half of the 4th.
Marlon Byrd.
First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. And this is fouled back and out of play. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
And this has been a common problem for all of these guys. They just can't lay off that pitch down and away.
And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. Throw on to first in time, 1 away.
Now after the 4-run inning, we'll get to see if he approaches things any differently now that he's working with the lead. You figure the approach will be similar, but that's a good job anyway of getting the first out here.
Looked like he went around that time. They'll appeal down to third, and yes, sir, it's strike 1. And the third baseman will have a look at it, but this is back into the seats. Oh, and he comes through on 0-2 as this pitch is driven into right. It's a base hit. Humberto Quintero will stand in. A base hit his first time around. And he takes ball one.
I think that's consistent with how the strike zone gets called nowadays. You know, that's a strike in the rule book, but most umpires won't give you that pitch anymore.
And that's off the plate and high. 2-0 now. Late on the fastball there as this one skied out towards straightaway right. Under it now is Stanton to make the catch, and there are 2 away now. Cody Ashe will try it again. Set down on strikes his first time. Starts him with a good rising fastball there for strike one.
Just overmatched him there.
And this is going to be a foul ball. Still sticking with the fastball, but this time he lays off. It's 1-2.
Could be that high fastball there was just a setup pitch. Now you've kind of established that high sight level. Could be a good time to break off a nasty curveball.
Hit high but foul as that'll get in amongst the fans. And here's a ball rolled foul. Still 2 strikes. Here's another 1-2. Now a fastball as he just reared up and let that one fly, and the inning is over. Jake Marisnick will come in now to lead things off against our starter, who probably wishes he had a mulligan to use on that last inning.
Yeah, he was doing just fine up until the last time he took the mound. He's got to hope that was just an aberration, or he might not stick around to see another inning.
Swing and a ball hit to the left side, and this is going to wind up a souvenir. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. Henderson Alvarez will stride in again. He struck out swinging his first time. To right field. And this is handled easily, so quickly 2 are gone here to start the 5th.
And he's finding the terrain much easier to navigate this time around. After that 4-run inning, this is a guy who needs a quick inning here, and he's 2/3 of the way home.
And this one will be out of play off to the left. And here's a fastball called for strike 2.
Well, he's really starting to hit his stride here in this 5th inning.
Here's one hit towards the hole. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So a good job for him. Number 19 is going to be summoned off the bench to pinch hit, so that will officially end the night of work for Jake Peavy. Now a slider, and he gets ahead of him here 0-1.
And maybe that's off the black just a little bit, but when you're around the plate as much as he's been, you're going to find that you're going to get a few calls like that.
Well hit. Deep down the right field line. And this will wind up being nothing more than a long foul ball, and it'll hold the count at 0-2. Inside and high with that one. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Good high fastball. Maybe something to try and change the eye level there. But now, I might anticipate another slider down in the zone. maybe even in the dirt.
Yelich will wait on it. One gone. Austin Jackson will stride in. Popped out and singled in his 2 trips. And a tough slider there as he grounds it foul. And here's a ball hit in the air. And this is taken in for the 2nd out. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring in the former MVP, shortstop Jimmy Rollins. And this is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1. And he misses with it, 1-1.
You know, maybe the most impressive thing about his performance so far, he's doing it all in a hitter's ballpark. Now, it's hard to come in here and pitch like this, but he's done a heck of a job.
And he takes a good swing at that one as this is sent down the line in right, but ultimately into the crowd, a foul ball. And here's the ball lifted high into foul ground down the right field line. And foul. And he's able to stay alive here as the foul's tipped right off the catcher's grill. And that'll ring in the ears a bit. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. And the throw just does beat him at the bag, so the side is retired. Roberto Hernandez will get the call here as he'll start the 6th inning on the mound. Ball hit high and foul down the left field line. It's strike 1. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. And he reaches for one out of the zone and misses rather badly for the 1st out. So 1 gone in the inning now, and here's the right fielder, Giancarlo Stanton. They set the target in, and this finds the inside corner for strike 1. Now here's the ball hit in the air to straightaway right field. This ball's got plenty of carry to it, and it is out of here. It's a solo blast off the bat of Giancarlo Stanton. And even 30 home runs on the year as they stretch the lead to 5-1. And that's by him down the line in right field toward the corner. Jordany Valdespin will stand in with a run in, 1 out and 1 on here in the inning. And easy to read the thought process here as he starts him out with a sinker below the knees, and it's 1-0. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. And now a called strike that time as the zone expands a bit here. It's 2-1 now. Runners on the move for second. And this one's hit on the ground, but foul. Full count, 3-2.
Now you've got a run already in, another runner on first. You got to think this has to be a fastball here.
And he's just going to make him throw as many pitches as he can as he fouls another one away, and it's still full at 3-2. Runners on first with 1 down. And he'll fight just to stay alive here as this is fouled away. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. The next 3-2. This is a hard hit ball back up the middle, and he's going to have his 2nd hit tonight as it's into center field for a base hit. Number 9 will stride in again as first we flash you back to his at-bat in the 4th inning, and what a big one it was. A 3-run home run that was certainly one of the big blows in the ballgame to this point. But this is speared by the first baseman, but they'll just get the one out here as the runner will get back safely at first. Jeff Baker will step in now and see what he can do with 2 on and 2 out here in the 6th. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. But the Marlins tack on one more. Darren Ruff will stand in now. He flew out in his first time around and then was a strikeout victim last time. First pitch on the way. Fouled back. Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up. Drifting back behind first now. Baker retreats to the outfield grass, and he has it for out number 1. Dominic Brown will try it again. He's grounded out and struck out in 2 trips. Fastball off the plate away for ball 1.
And even though he's pitching well, this is a part of the order that he's really got to worry about. They can turn a good outing into a bad one pretty darn quickly.
Oh, hit sharply as this is pulled into right. And that will fall in front of Stanton. It's a base hit. Marlon Byrd will try it again. 0 for 2 with a fly out and a ground ball thus far. Here's the first pitch to him. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. Oh, he took a big swing that time as he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. Baker is over, and he tucks it away for the second out.
Now batting,
Rafael Furcal will stand in. 2 hits in 2 trips thus far. Now a swing and a fly ball hit fairly well out to deep center field. Marisnick will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Jake Marisnick will lead it off here in the top of inning number 7. And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1. And this is hit hard to the right side. Foul. Now the 1-1. To J-Roll out at short. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7. Henderson Alvarez will stand in now. He's struck out and flied out. 0 for 2 thus far. And this ball's going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul, strike 1. And they go right after him here as he swings and misses. Strike 2.
Well, he's got a different look to him in this 7th inning. Much more determined.
Now a ball rolls softly to second. Up with it is Furcal. Throw on to first. 2 gone.
2 more ground outs, and that's the product of throwing that sinker. Just about every time you swing at it, you're either going to hit the top of it or miss it altogether. And if you do hit it, you're going to be killing all the worms out there in front of home plate.
Now a left-hander up and throwing in that Philly bullpen. There's a hot shot out to left center over the head of the shortstop Rollins, a base hit. Donovan Solano will try again. Struck out swinging his last time through. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. And he is out at second. Caught stealing to end the inning. 1 hit in the inning, but no one left. Bottom of the 7th now. Get up and stretch here in Philly. It's the Marlins 5 and the Phillies 1. Humberto Quintero will dig in now. A single and a fly out for him in 2 trips thus far. Now here's the first pitch. Well hit high in the air and deep to center field. Marisnick is under it to tuck this one away, and it's a 1-pitch out to begin the home half of the 7th. Cody Ashe will dig in. Strikeout victim his last time. Good off-speed pitch had him out in front for strike 1.
No reason not to go for broke now. What do you got to lose?
And just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. This for the second baseman, Solano. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Now batting, the pitcher, Roberto Hernandez.
Reed Brignac will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. First pitch coming. Now he turns on one and rips it down the line. And this is going to get past him at first. That's a fair ball. Austin Jackson will get another crack. 1 for 3 thus far. And here's the first pitch. On the ground is short. And an underhanded throw is in time for out number 3. Brad Lincoln will be summoned from the bullpen now, as he'll take over to start inning number 8. And this ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. And this is fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. Fouled straight back. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. And a look there at the starter comparison, telling the story of the ball game. One guy still going and pitching well. The other one long since departed for the showers. Now a swing and a bouncing ball toward the hole. And he'll take this to the bag himself, and there are 2 away now. So 2 gone now in the Miami 8th. And that'll bring in Jared Saltalamacchia. And a fastball's in there for strike 1. 5-1 our score as we play the 8th. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
Now 0-2 here. This is where you need to expand the zone. If it's close.
And we'll have to leave it there, as this is strike 3, and that will retire the... Jimmy Rollins will lead things off here in the bottom half of inning number 8. And now the Marlins bullpen will swing into action as a lefty and a right-hander start to get loose. And he makes good contact there, but this is going to find the stands foul down the right field line. Rollins swings and misses as he's behind here, 0-2.
Boy, I'll tell you, to be down 0-2 against a guy like this with the stuff he's got tonight, not a comfortable spot to be in.
Now here's the ball hit sharply toward the right side. And Rollins is aboard. It's a base hit.
With some guys, it doesn't matter if it's 0-2 or 2-0. They take the same approach either way. Well, this right here is one of those guys, and he comes through from being down in the count.
Darren Ruff will stand in now, and he's been kept quiet out of the number 3 hole, hitless in his 3 at-bats so far. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. A look here at the hits per side here in the late going. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1.
All right, leadoff man on first. Here's where you got to start clawing your way back into this ball game. It's not too late, but it needs to start happening soon.
Up and in here as he had to bend out of danger. Can't imagine guys like that too much.
Yeah, not too much indeed. You start getting into the danger area when it's up and in that high.
And he's fallen behind now, 3-1.
And I think having that guy on first is taking him totally out of his game.
Yeah, I don't know why he's so concerned. He's got the lead. If that guy wants to go, let him go.
Now a move over to first, and he's back in standing. And he will take ball 4. First and second now with nobody out.
And now into his 8th inning of work. You can bet that he's starting to wear down out there a little bit. This might not be a bad time for a visit from his catcher just to see what's going on out there.
Now the Miami manager's up out of the dugout and on his way out to the mound. And he'll signal to the bullpen. That's going to be it for Henderson Alvarez. Dominic Brown will stand in now in what could be a real make-or-break situation.
And you think at this point you have to get something out of this inning. The further you get into that bullpen, the tougher it's going to be to claw back from this deficit.
And this one will be foul back in among the fans. The 1-1. Ground ball to second. This could be 2. Valdespin for 1. On to first, so he comes right out of the bullpen and gets the double play. Marlon Byrd will stand in, and they've been able to hold him in check so far. 0 for 3 to this point.
Yeah, it's kind of surprising that he's been a non-factor in this one. Usually a major force in their offense.
Here's the first offering. Here's a ground ball, and it's going to get on through the hole into left field. A base hit. And the run's going to score as they inch back a bit closer. It's now a 5-2 ball game.
Well, apparently, they've still got a pulse here. A run is in to score on the base hit, and now, with another hit or two, they could really make this interesting.
Rafael Furcal will stand in to keep things going. And I don't know, Steve, is the comeback on?
Well, at the very least, I like that they're showing some character out there. You never want to go down without a fight, so they're going to make these final at-bats count.
And this will be a base hit for Furcal. Throw will hold that runner at second, so there are 2 on now with 2 away.
Oh, yeah, he's got that magic wand going now. That's his 3rd hit in 4 trips, all of them singles. He's been a tough out all game long.
Humberto Quintero will dig in now, and he'll do so representing the tying run.
Yeah, and you're not too worried about this guy jumping the yard on you here and tying the ball game. But if he does find a way to get on base, things get a whole lot more interesting.
Ryan Howard will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 6, Ryan Howard.
Fastball too high, and it's 1-0.
And this is a critical point right here. Things are in danger of getting away from you, so you got to suck it up.
And this winds up inside for a ball. 2-0 now.
And one thing you can't do here, you cannot lose him and load the bases. He's still got a couple pitches to play with, but I'd expect this one to be somewhere in a strike zone.
And he started to go around there, and it'll cost him, as they say. He did swing the bat. It's 2-1. Swing and a ground ball towards the hole. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Ryan Howard will stay in the ball game as he'll likely do the catching from here out.
Now catching.
Jordani Valdespin will get us started as they look for a little insurance here in the top of the ninth. Carlos Ruiz is into the ball game here as he takes over behind the plate. First pitch coming. Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike. This man out for his second inning of work, and why not? He set him down 1-2-3 the last time around.
Right, and with 2 strikeouts mixed in there as well. Just let him keep going.
Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2.
On 0-2, if that's a curveball, a changeup, a sinker, then maybe you get a guy to chase. But it's much easier to lay off a pitch down there when it's a straight fastball.
And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the ninth.
The batter, number 9.
He'll start him with a breaking ball. Too low that time. It's ball 1. Grounded foul off to the right and over toward the dugout. The 1-1 home. Right there at the belt. 1-2 now. Really a good job so far by this guy out of the bullpen.
Yeah, he's come in and really put his stamp on this game. Throwing a lot of strikes. That's what you want.
And he'll put this away for the second out. Jeff Baker will try again. 0 for 3 thus far.
Jeff Baker.
And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1. And this is on the ground toward the hole. He's got it well into right field. Throw gets him there from short right field. A nice play, and that one ends the inning. Nothing across here this half. Nothing further in the Miami ninth. One last shot now for Philadelphia. They're down here 5-2. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here.
Now pitching and batting in the 6th.
Cody Ashe will stand in. One of the few guys not to join the hit parade so far.
Now playing third base and batting in the 9th spot. Number 3, Adeni Echeverria.
Good downward action there, and it's 0-1.
And this has been his problem all night long. Just keeps going after pitches that he should be watching.
Here's a swing, and of course, ground balls always find the new guy. This one's down to third.
Now batting, the pitcher.
Elliott Johnson come on to pinch hit now with a runner at first and nobody out.
Elliott Johnson.
Now a changeup here to start things out, but that'll dip a bit too low, and it's 1-0. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. Here's the 1-1 pitch. And this is drifting foul back into the stands. Lays off 2-2 now. And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3. Austin Jackson, who represents the potential tying run here, waits on deck. Hit hard to the right. Foul. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. And this will be fouled away. Hit hard, but foul. Once again, a 3-2. Swinging a ball hit well to the right side, but this will get into the crowd. And he'll finally just wear him down as this one swung on and missed for the first out. So a runner at first now with one away, and we'll go back to the top of the order now for Austin Jackson. And he's no doubt searching for a ground ball here as this sinker dips below the knees. It's 1-0.
And you know, I've always thought if you're pretty sure a guy might be trying to bunt, then put that first pitch out of the strike zone. Make him show you his intentions. Maybe you get him to offer it something that he shouldn't.
Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
Now you got to beware of that sinker. I mean, he'd take a strikeout right now, but I think he still just wants this guy to hit the ball on the ground.
Tried to stay back on the changeup there, but this is chopped foul at home plate. Now a hard hit ball back up the middle. And a diving effort there, but it'll come up empty. It's a base hit. Throw comes back in quickly, so put the runners at first and second now, still with only one away.
They continue to rack up the hits. That puts runners on first and second now. But, as we always say, it's what you do with all those base runners that's important. And so far, they haven't done a whole lot. Just take a look at our score.
Jimmy Rollins will try again. 2 for 4 in the ballgame. Oh, and a hearty cut there to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Oh, that's a good fastball right there, and you had to figure that he was looking for that sinker.
Close to the bag at second there. Now the pitch. Oh, and he got a pitch to handle as this ball is hit high in the air and deep. And, folks, this ball game is tied. A 3-run homer by Jimmy Rollins. Number 28 on the season as we are all tied at 5.
No surprises here. He's been doing this all season long. Whenever they've needed him, he's been there, and he delivers again in the clutch with a big home run to tie the ball game.
Mike Dunn will be called upon to get the final 2 outs here and hopefully send this one into extra innings. Darren Ruff will be the first one to greet him as he'll start fresh here with the bases empty following the home run. In tight here with the first pitch fastball. That's 1-0. Marlins have some action in the bullpen now as a right-hander is up and throwing. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. 3 runs already home here. The 2-0 on the way. And a good comeback fastball there. It's 2 balls and a strike.
And I think he was already reading tomorrow's headlines with that swing. He wanted to end this game right now.
And this pitch is popped straight up, right around the home plate area. Saltalamacchia has a bead on it, and he's got it 2 down. Dominic Brown will step in, 1 for 4 in the ballgame. And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
Yeah, the best way to neutralize this guy's power, just keep putting pitches right there.
Swing, hard hit ball to second. And the throw to first is in time, but the damage has been done as the side is retired. So hold everything as they catch lightning in a bottle here in the bottom of inning number 9 and come back to tie this ball game. 10th inning coming up, and we are all tied 5. Randall Roberson is up off the bench to pinch hit here, so we'll see what he can do to begin the extra frames.
Roberson.
Al Albuquerque will come on now as he'll take over to start the extra frames.
64, Al Albuquerque.
Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1.
And now you're in the 10th inning. I don't think anybody in that visiting dugout expected that we'd still be playing, but you've got to put that bottom of the 9th behind you and get on with it.
you can still win this ball game.
And he'll take this to the bag of 3 unassisted for the first out. Rob Brantley will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
That thing's coming in there hot, 96 miles an hour.
Still sticking with the fastball, but this time he lays off. It's 1-2. And that's taken outside for a ball, so he's worked it back to 2-2 now.
And the hope was that he would have chased one of those pitches, but now on 2-2, I don't think you fool around anymore.
Late swing and a ball line fouled into the seats past the third base dugout. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Another try at 2-2. And a swing and a miss, so a perfect start to the 10th here. 2 up and 2 down.
2 quick outs here to start things off. Can't ask for much more than this in extra innings. Hold serve, then give your guys a shot to win in the bottom half.
Christian Yelich is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. Fastball, and that thing got up there at 95 miles an hour, a ball and a strike.
And guys, this has been just what the doctor ordered out of the bullpen.
Yeah, they needed him to come in and give him a strong inning, and he's done exactly.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the Sun. Derek Dietrich has come into the ballgame now as he takes over as the new third baseman. Reed Johnson will also come in now as he takes over out in center. Marlon Byrd will lead it off now in the home half of inning number 10.
Right fielder, Marlon Byrd.
First pitch here misses wide, 1-0. And a fastball here that's taken for ball 2. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. Now a swing and a hard hit ball to short. Throw to first is in time for the first out. Rafael Furcal. We'll see if he can keep it going. 3 for 4 thus far. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. Now a swing and a fly ball, not hit all that well out towards Stanton and right. 2 gone. Carlos Ruiz will stand in for the first time here. And this is fouled back and out of play. Not able to hold on there as he swings through a pitch in the dirt, and it doesn't look good for him now. Down 0-2.
Oh, just a little over anxious right there. I guess he figured he had a pretty good gauge on that fastball, and he hoped he'd see it again, but he got the curveball instead.
But the recovery throw will be in time to first. A good job that time of not giving up on the play, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. Our score holds at 5 apiece. Donovan Solano will try and get something started here in the top half of inning number 11.
Donovan Solano.
First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. And he'll step off and try again. First 2 pitches off the mark here. It's 2-0.
Yeah, and he didn't even have to think twice about that one. And now he's got a good hitter's count here, 2-0.
Slider misses away, and he's behind 3-0. taking all the way, and it's 3-1 now. The pitch. And he lays off, ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here. So a runner at first now with nobody out. And set to stand in the ultra-dangerous Giancarlo Stanton. And he catches the inside corner for a called strike. 0-1. Slider, and that's in there for strike 2. And now I believe a balk has been called here as home plate umpire Earl Hendricks says he did not come set that time. And this is swung on and missed. And boy, they took care of a key man there. 1 away. Jared Saltalamacchia will dig in, needing to find a way to get that go-ahead run in from second base. And here's ball 4 now on the intentional walk. So that'll set up the double play possibility with 1 gone. Steve Nickerson will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line. Here's a first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball 1.
Now he's going to have to punch his way off the ropes now.
And he takes a called strike 1. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. And this is going to be a foul ball. Oh, this is hit to third. Will it be 2? On to first, and there were 2 down. Brian Bogusevic will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line.
Brian Bogusevic.
And there's the 4th wide one, so they'll go after the next guy with a force at any base here and 2 men gone. Jeff Baker will stand in now in what could be one of the bigger at-bats of the ball game.
And what he has to do right here is put his 0 for 4 out of his mind. He hasn't had the greatest of performances to this point in the game, but he could make up for it with a big hit right here.
That's on the inside corner to put him behind here. 0-2. Fouled back. Too high. 1-2.
Very tempting up there, but that's also a pitch that a lot of guys will pop up.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Marlins leave all 3. Archimedes Caminero will take over now to start the home 11th, knowing that just 1 would be the end of this ball game. Cody Ashe will get us going now in the home half of the 11th. And this is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1. Outside for a ball, 1-1.
And think about it, in game 1 of this series, they've already had to go deep into their bullpen. This could affect them for the rest of the weekend.
Now a little dribbler here off to the right side of the mound. Throws in time, and that's out number 1. John Mayberry will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning.
Mayberry Jr.
First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1.
Yeah, and you're going to see a lot of swings like that in extra innings. Guys go up there thinking, I'm going to take 1 chance here and see if I can't end this thing right now and be the hero.
And he'll take the fastball here inside off the plate. It's 1-2.
And now, as a hitter, 1-2, you've got to be thinking right center field. They'll take a little swing out and try to drive something the other way.
And that is swung on and missed, and things are starting to look bleak here for the home 9. There are 2 away now. Austin Jackson will look for his 3rd hit of the ball game now. Swinging a ball chopped foul down the left side. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. On to first, and that'll mean a 12th inning is in order as Mike Adams will come on now, and at least they've saved their closer until this deep into extra innings. Reed Johnson will stand in to start out the 12th inning of play, and it starts to become a war of attrition once you've reached this point in the ballgame.
Yeah, we're getting to the point where there's some really tired legs out there on both sides. The bullpens have been working overtime. Heck, even the announcers are starting to get a little bit hoarse.
And this ball's hit high and deep toward the corner and right. And he will make the catch on the full run. And there's a dandy of an out to start the inning.
Third baseman,
Derek Dietrich will take his cuts now. And he drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1.
Not a bad idea to take a look at that one there. Now that you've seen the curveball, you can start to get a better gauge on it. Get a feel for what it looks like coming out of the pitcher's hand.
And this is going to be a foul ball. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away. Christian Yelich will get another shot. Struck out swinging his last time. There's a first pitch curveball trying to come back to the outside corner. Didn't get it that time. It's ball 1. Good tailing action there. It's 1-1.
If there's one guy on this roster that wants the ball in a moment like this is the guy.
And this is hit sharply toward the third base coaching box. A foul ball. Now the 1-2. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. Count holds at 1-2. And he strikes him out here for out number 3. So after a scoreless top half, they'll have a chance to win it here in the bottom half. 1-2-3 go the Marlins. This remains a 5-all ball game. So the shortstop, Jimmy Rollins, will step in yet again. And where would his club be without his at-bat in the 9th inning? This was his 3-run homer that helped us get to where we are now in extra innings. And he got him out in front that time. Strike 1. Not the greatest at-bat thus far as he misses that pitch in the dirt and falls behind 0-2 now.
And that's right where you want to be with your specialty pitches. If you can start them knee-high and let them dip out of the strike zone, you'll have a lot of success with locations like that one.
And he gives this a pretty good ride that time, but that's going to be up amongst the crowd. A foul ball. And this is going to be a foul ball. Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. 1 away. Darren Ruff will try and erase his 0 for 4 in the ballgame. Now here's Ruff getting around on 1. In the air, out to deep left field. Ball game! A solo home run off the bat of Darren Ruff. And with one swing of the bat, this ball game is over.
And this is exactly what you're looking for in extra innings. Actually, it's what you're praying for, really. One big swing sends the folks who stayed here home happy as he wins it with the walk-off homer.
And the Phillies offensively here tonight were led by the exploits of this man, Jimmy Rollins. Picture perfect there. He's our top player of the game.
Well, he winds up with 3/4 of the cycle.
Our final
Couldn't
line score.
quite...